Greetings, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we are. We still have a little memorial right now, a little recognition of some things that are going on in the United States. And so we have a little memorial in the center. Let me begin. Let's begin. This morning on Twitch, we actually got children. Now, normally I wait to get children when I'm doing the YouTube stream, because I know that Mr. Villager usually loves when we have kids and things like that. But this morning we wanted to give Twitch a chance to see. So we'll look at some things. Hi, oi, how are you? Mr. Villager, I was just explaining that this morning we gave Twitch the opportunity to see having kids, because normally I have them here because I know that you like them as much as I do. But this morning we actually did 6 new kids, and they've all grown up, unfortunately. That's how fast they grow. They've all grown up already. And yeah, I'm sorry. And so I don't think I have enough room for them in the last 2 kids in school, which is a problem, but let's see what we can do. We do not. So Daxton and Case are not in school. We're actually going to have the ones who have graduated, Leighton and Skylar. We're going to have Leighton and Skylar leave school. What we'll probably do, just give them a life advice. I'm sorry, I know, and I apologize, but I had to give a chance to Twitch to see when we do that. So that's what we did. Daxton is one of the kids, and Case is one of the kids. We actually got 4 kids from the same family. And this is an unusual thing that's been happening in 21. And I actually don't know how to take that. We're getting 4 kids. 3 of the kids belong to one woman and 2 belong to another. And here we go again. So I can't recall her because she doesn't, this is Skylar objecting to leaving school. She actually is. I think the only thing that I can do here at this moment is do this. Ready? Let's take this down, and now she can't be there. And then let's push her down the ladder. If I can. This is a weird thing that's happening, and it has to do something with ladders and things, but I'm not going to be able to get her. There we go. 3, 4, and that's too tall for them to climb up. And I'm going to put on the top. It's going to look like these bookcases are going to look like Hogwarts or something, because they're going to be super high and they can't crawl up them. So that's one of the things that we noticed. The other we noticed was, let me see. You were just going to say, actually, punch in the stomach about reality? A punch in the stomach about reality? Yeah. I think it's okay. I'm starting to undo my hair, and so it's only partially done. So what happens is when I do my twists every few months, I actually twist them together, and I twist 2 together, and then after a few days, then I undo them. So I separate them, and then I wear my hair like that for a few months, and that's it. So I'm in the process of doing that. So it kind of takes me like a week to do my hair, but in respect to the fact that then I barely have to do anything to it for probably 2 months, that's the fun thing. So see, this is one twist here, but I'm going to take it apart, and now it'll be the normal two twists that it is. And they'll, for some reason, it's much healthier that way. So that's how I take care of my hair. So I've got these books, which I didn't expect. Let's cut this here. Let's look at some things that we haven't looked at in a while. This morning, because we needed to get the kids into school, Lillian, who is our enchanter, she was moonlighting. She was essentially filling in as the doctor, because Laura hadn't picked anyone. But then Mildred, who was one of the professors, Mildred decided that she wanted to use her abilities as a doctor. She actually is skilled as a doctor as well as a professor. And so she is now the second doctor that we have in the facility, in the settlement, and lets them discover it when they grow older. It's better for their sanity if they discover when they get older. Yeah. Actually, it's better when they ask. At some point, they ask. They ask about things, and that's when they want to know. And they don't have to know everything at that particular moment, but they can know a good amount, and then that is important to them at that time. So it depends on the kids, really. It depends, and sometimes it depends on the generations. And so, yeah, it's 11 o'clock at night, so almost everybody is home. With the kids, some of the kids are in the dorms here. Fernando right now is the only one of the new kids in this dorm. The rest of the kids are still living at home. Ronald, I don't think Bear is, yeah. Ronald and Michael are living at home, and their son, Bear, Isabella, Case, Miranda, are living with Hallie and Corinne. I think it's Corinne. And we moved Corinne and Hallie. If any of them appears, tell them quietly in their ear, world is harsh, work is depressing, and at this moment we most live to work, then work to live. But as I said, let them discover it. Well, that might be Earth. That's Earth. The villagers, I thought they had a little bit better life than that. I thought they were a little bit happier with their way when they are not interfered with by players. It seems like they have a pretty decent life. And here, this is a town, a city of druids, and these druids are dedicated to exploring and studying life, and as opposed to war. So this facility is actually here for druids who don't want to be at war. We do have druids who are acting like druids, and as a matter of fact, we could have Skylar and Leighton join. Skylar really doesn't have 5. Leighton at least has 7, but it's the focus. See, and their focus isn't really good for druids. They probably could increase it over a period of time, but yeah, not too different actually, but yes, mostly the work is voluntary. Yeah. I don't want to. I want to see. They're very intelligent. It's a shame they can't stay at the university and do what they want to do, but now they don't have anything to do. So we might have to just go ahead and have them be druids, and we'll assign them to exploration. That's what we're going to do. Basically retired, not so much retired as wanting to live in peace. There's a movie called Risen, and it's like Ben-Hur. It's a story of Christ without being a story of Christ. It's a kind of a story of a Roman centurion, the one who was at the cross. And it's interesting. One of the things that he says, because he's a Roman centurion, which means that he is fighting all the time, is that what he wants is a day without war, And so the people who come here are looking for a day without war. So Arabella is here. We're going to give Arabella these kids, and they're going to be druids. We're going to give her Leighton, and we're going to give her Skylar. I think I'll have to put Skylar over here. Actually, I'll do it this way. Manage. Let's take the druids away. Let's put Leighton with Skylar. So we'll put them both here. Druids, Skylar, and Leighton. Now, this is a research center, so the Skylar and Leighton will essentially be here studying exploration. They will probably learn how to use, oh, hi, who is this? And there he is. Okay, they will learn how to use the submarine. They'll probably be crew on the submarine, or they'll be doing research in the labs here when this is finished. So today, help us to keep you warm. Report any steam leaks to your nearest maintenance office. Make our work easier. Yes, indeed. Raquel,
Yes.
what is your problem? No, you don't. Oh, you do. I'm sorry, Raquel. Okay, let's get Raquel back over here, close to where she actually works. Why are the barracks so dark? Because they're being worked on. It's that thing where the person the builder takes away all the light. And it's one of those things that you can go back in and put lights in, but I'm not doing it because it was a light that was keeping Kenzo from working on it. So I don't really want that to happen again. And so there is supposedly a fix that makes it, let's here, Hi, Kiara. Can she live here? Let's see where Raquel is. Judging from the fact she's not coming up easily, Raquel needs to be someplace closer to her job. So Raquel, let's go here, is working out of the, yeah, see back there? That's Raquel making concrete right now in the back. That's Raquel. So we're going to put her here. And I'm going to start keeping track of where people are. Khalil is here. Evelyn is here. And let's see who's here. Fernanda and Philippa, they're good friends. They're there. And here, no one. This is where she was living, I believe. Raquel, sure enough. So we're going to put Raquel there. And that's good for now. Hello. So that's what happened this morning. So Raquel was one of the people. Oh, where is she? Did I look and see who her partner was? Did I do that? I must have this morning. But we're going to check right now.
Great to see you.
Oh, this is interesting. Hold on a second. Hold on a minute. Let me come here. We'll look out the window at the fortress out there. Let me look here for a second. And let me come to here. I want to see the people for a minute. What is going on? That is interesting. So Fernando is saying that Raquel is his mother, but now it's not showing that. It's not showing Raquel as his mother. And there's no question this morning that it did, because we moved her specifically. So something weird is going on with the kids. Can I go through? Yes, I can. Let's go back and let's find Fernando. He should be in school. And let's see what's happening here. Just for a moment. Is Fernando here? Yes, he is. Okay. So let me see if I can find him. I think he just went upstairs. Yep, that's him laughing. There's Lee. Hi, Lee. And Fernando is not here. Now we might have Lee actually, let's recall them, thank you. We might have Lee actually join the Druids, and that'll be good. You know, concrete powder and its dust.
Okay.
Yes, what about it?
Do you need something?
I need Fernando. Thank you. And it doesn't say it anymore. Oh, that's weird. It does not say that they belong to a family anymore. Now these guys do.
You are
And
so wise.
Miranda, these are all Corinne and Hallie's kids. And then there's Bear, who is Michael and Ronald's kid. And now Fernando is saying he doesn't have a parent.
Afternoon.
This is interesting. I don't know why. Bless you. I might have put them together thinking that they were. No wonder they separated so quickly. No wonder she wanted to go back to work so quickly. Interesting. So this is not Raquel's kid. This must be someone in her family. Holding the door for me was quite funny. Yes. Fernando must be relatives of hers. That is fascinating. And I might have just assumed that they were because they had the same last name, but he is saying no, that they are not. So good. I'm glad that she went back to work and he is living in the dorms. And what a curious thing. What a curiosity. That is very interesting. Jesse, you know you could go to your bed. You know that, right? All right. I'm afraid to put anything down. That's why these two are out here. I'm afraid to put any torches or anything because I'm afraid that it will interfere with the build because that's what happened. And I don't want that to happen. So there's Skylar. And look at Leighton growing out his hair now that he's out of school. Look at that. So there's the two of them together. They're actually siblings. And they're apparently going to be explorers. All right, so she needs red. And the only thing I can think is that Dana doesn't have any red or doesn't know how to do anything red or something like that. So let's come up here and let's see what we can find out from Dana. She is right over here. I would like to have another dye shop.
Great to see you.
Owner. She's not asked. What?
Yes.
Really? You're just having bread? And nothing else? That's very unusual, Dana. Let me look here for a second.
Need something?
Do you have any? No, I don't have anything going on. Okay. We have how to make red dye out of poppies. We do dyeing red beds and dyeing concrete. I don't think she does that. Let's look at concrete for a minute. Let's teach recipes. Teach, and let's do concrete. Let's see. C-O-N-C-R-E. Concrete, red concrete powder. And this is the concrete mixer doing this. So it's actually the concrete mixer that needs the red dye. And is she making any? Sure enough, there's red dye sitting right here that needs to be picked up. It's nighttime, so she's going away. We're going to ask for a pickup and get that red dye to go to the concrete mixer so that she can do those pieces. And that's one thing that we need to check on. And let me see here. I'm going to look at Elena for a minute. I'm going to look at them for just a second. Green concrete, tough, and she almost has enough. Blue terracotta, and she has all that. See, the green is the only one that isn't there yet, and that is cactus. And Dana should be able to make cactus into dye. From here, let me come around. Let's go in and let's see. Hi. And smelting, we have coal for the smelting, and then smelting recipes. We do have cactus as one. Now we do have cactus imported. It is in the warehouse, and we've got lime, but we don't have green, and that's actually what we need. So we'll check on that and see what we can get done. I'm gonna go to the baker for a minute. The baker's making Minecraft bread, and I want to see. Lee is no longer the baker. Chin, the teacher, decided that he wanted to take his hand at baking. He has the skills, and so he has become the new baker. He lives in this area now. I think he does. We'll have to check and see right now. I just want to see what it shows that he's baking. Smelting recipes. And that's fine. I'm not fine about the dough. Let me come here for a second. And let's see. For regular bread, it should be turned off. And it's not. Disable this. This is dough here. So we're disabling it, and I'm going to move it all the way down. That bread is not the bread that we want them to be making. We want them to be making the Minecolonies bread. Granted, they can make that bread, but I really would like that bread to be at the very bottom. Now, we don't have the berry bread on because we don't have any berries. We have plenty of butter, and we are making this bread for absolute. We don't have cocoa beans yet, so we're not doing that. This is disabled. They are not making water in little bottles. So this is completely disabled down here with those things, and this can come up. And so we do have honey bottles. We can make the milk with regular wheat if we need to. I would prefer that they made I don't know about flatbread. We don't have anything to eat flatbread with. I'm going to disable it. I would prefer this bread be made, and the bread that I don't see, teach recipe, is the M-A-N-C-H, this bread. And that dough, okay, let's see the dough. Okay, and let me see, is that dough there? Yes, it is. Okay, so that's there, and we're good. And this is showing all the breads, and so we're good. Let's bring this down, all the way down. I doubt that we'll cook any because we're not really making it. And let's bring this bread up above chocolate chip. Where's the other bread? Teach recipe. Where's the L-A-M? Nope. Let's go to @Minecolonies. Let's go here and let's look for this bread. This bread here. Does it not go in the oven? It's not showing. That's interesting. Okay. Apple pie is the baker. And it's not showing me that I can make this recipe, actually, for some reason. Let me see if I'm here. Crafting, teach recipe, apple pie. There it is. That's more like it. Let's teach that. And there's one more thing. The cheesecake, I don't know. Nope, it says it's a baker, and look, cream cheese. So let us teach this recipe. Where is the cream cheese? There's cream cheese, and it can use large bottles of milk, and the cook has to make those. So let's go to the cook and make sure that they know how to make cream cheese, so we can have a little bit more variety. We can have desserts. So let's come here. We have dairy. And let's come, Paloma is here. Teach recipe, tasks. There we go. She's got tasks. Crafting recipes. Let's craft this. Let's craft cream cheese. So there's butter. There's cheese. There's cream cheese. And those are all made out of milk. And there is feta. So there's the 4 things that can be made with butter, which is why we need lots and lots of milk. Let's go to the, let's go to the dairy for a second. Let's come down here and go to the dairy. We are going to have Beatrice, if I'm not mistaken, work on the dairy to improve these 2 buildings here, so that we can have, so that the cows have more room and more space. We have a lot of cows. And let's look at the settings. Milk attempts. We have 2 milk attempts, and we don't have any space between the days. They milk every day. Enlarge. And breeding is on right now, which means we're getting beef as well. And let's come over here and look at this also. So, and it says the same thing. And so there are our 2. Now, possibly bringing up the number will be fine. I know. I got one of the sheep in the pen with the cows when I was trying to bring the cows back. And so I'm going to have to take her, first of all, through here to this side. And there she is. She wants to be a cow. And we'll bring her over here and put her inside. Come on, people. Come on, come on, both of you. Come on. Come on, come on. No. Yeah, you push them through. Come on, guys. I know this is not going to work. All I'm doing is just letting cows into here. And the 2 sheep that I wanted aren't coming back. So let me try again. I know. All right, there's that. No, you don't. No. She's like, no, I don't want to be in there. Okay, fine, guys. I'm just going to leave you. I'm just going to leave them. They had a chance, and they don't wanna. They had a chance, and they don't wanna. There we go. So we'll just have to leave them right now. I'm not a farmer. I'm not a farmer, and what I would love to do is have the whole thing be open, which I will be able to do as soon as it's built. And we do have it scheduled for building, so we'll at least be able to open the space between these two, which would be good for the amount that we have, for the amount of cows that we have. And there goes one of our cow farmers right now, our dairy farmers. And let's come over here. Let's look. The sheep farmer is here, and we do not have another chicken farmer, but we do have a sheep farmer. Philip is here, and he is our first sheep
Great
farmer.
day to work.
I don't know whether I should do dyeing or not. I really don't know. I suppose dyeing helps them to actually have the colors that they need. We have enough dye, so I'm not really worried in that respect. This is the animal food here. This is wheat. We are only going to have 2 fields of wheat. This wheat as soon as we can. And that is all that's going to be grown in this area. Let's bring these down to 3 in that direction, and 2 in that direction, and 3 in that direction.
I'm waiting
See?
for something.
What are you waiting for? And this is the one that is not going to have the other warehouse here. So the other greenhouse, and I keep saying warehouse instead of greenhouse. And as a matter of fact, because it's not, when it's finished, they're going to open this door again. But when it's finished, we will actually put windows on that side so that he can see out. And this is a level, yep. So we're just waiting on the builders now. We're waiting on the builders to get their work done. That is what we are waiting for. This is the rabbit hutch right here, and Jenna seems to I don't know whether Jenna, are you waiting
What
for
can I do for
rabbits?
you?
Are you actually
Okay.
waiting for rabbits? You have a lot of books.
What a great colony to be a part of.
Oh, thank you. Are you just reading while you're waiting for rabbits to come? Do you have any? Let's go down. Is it here? Yes, it is. I don't think she has any rabbits. I don't see any. You were just not going to say anything, huh, Jenna? She does not have any. Look at this. Is that cool? That is rock. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to have to get her some. We'll have to order rabbits for her. How fascinating. So she's been back here going to work every day, just reading a book. That's why she's got all those books on her. Not saying anything, just having a fun. She just is saying, yeah, well, one day someone will notice. And on that day, I'll be ready. She has a good view up. Wow. So we'll put rabbits on the list for the couriers. That we need to get some rabbits. Okay. And the sheep building, I'd like to have another. Excuse me. Yes, it's a ladle. Let me do this for a second. Let me come here. I had the names up, but I'm going to take them down for now. Let's see. So we actually solved one of the problems by having the kids become explorers, and even though their skill set is not really good for that, we'll see what happens. We'll see how whether they turn out to be good explorers or not. Meanwhile, one of the other kids, she wants to challenge me, and it's like, nope, we're not doing a challenge. One of the other children actually became the farmer and is actually asking for something. No, that's Beatrice. No, that's Elena. What do you need, Elena? Dark prismarine. Do you know, I bet we don't have any. I don't think we have any dark prismarine, which means she is stuck. Are you actually? Oh, it's Philippa and she is stuck. Nope, I have to call her to the town hall. If I call all of them, I don't know that it's going to work. If I can't get Philippa to stop, I might have to restart. So let's come here. Let's stand here for a minute. And then let's go to people and let's put in Philippa. And there she is right there. And let's recall her. And she is not recalling. Or she is recalling, she's not recalling. Her body didn't recall. Let me see if that fixed it. If it didn't, we'll have to stop and start. There she is.
It's late.
Okay, she's fixed now. Hi, June. Okay, good. That was good. So the other person who needed things, that is going to be tough. If she needs dark prismarine before she can do anything, we're gonna have a problem, Houston. We are indeed.
Sun's out, guns out, mate.
What was that? What did he just say? Okay, dark prismarine, we have some. So we have dark oak. So let's go to what does she need? She needed, but she needs prismarine stairs and dirt and all sorts of things like that. All right, that's it. So something's happened and these aren't working right now. So what I'm going to do with them is I'm taking them down. So we're just going to put ladder here until they get that fixed. Whatever it is that happened that isn't working, we're just going to put ladder in here and put it all the way up. Because this is not underwater baits, this is Aquatica that's not working. And let's do this one here. When this goes up to level 4, it'll actually, they'll actually rebuild those scaffolding. But for right now, I'm taking them out and putting in this. And I'm doing it in some of the houses too. If I find that people are not getting to work because they're stuck on ladders. So there's 1, 2, 3, and this one. I don't know what it is. I don't care right now. We're just gonna do this. These are the couriers who are getting stuck, and I need them to be unstuck. So we're just gonna have them come up. I thought that maybe it was that they were on these stair slabs and that was interfering, but I took them away and it's still not working. So we'll have them use ladders for now. They're not gonna have a problem with the ladder. And then let's continue for a second. I could look, it's 10 o'clock at night. Let's check and make sure that everyone went to bed. Okay. And we have, this is one of the more recent apartment buildings right here. And I think we actually need to put some apartments in there. This is this area. This recent apartment that we added right here is probably going to end up being couriers. Couriers are going to move over. It's already couriers. And Khalil. Now Khalil might be able to live on the other side. We'll see. And Raquel. And I think this is Philippa. Yep, and Fernanda being here. Okay, and so I'm going to begin to do this. This is Evelyn, if I'm not mistaken. It is. It's Evelyn. Oh, you don't have a lamp? What level is this? It's 5. Let's take that away. Let's get a lamp. What color? Green. Let's get a lamp for a second. Let's get this one. Let's put that there. Let's take that away. And let's put this here. And let's put Evelyn here. E.D. Gooder. Evelyn Gooder. Turn this down, turn this away, turn this down. Yay! There we go. And she's here. Khalil is here. K-A-L-I-L. And let's put Khalil right here. K-A-H. Hallie. Did I spell it right? Here we go. K-H-A-L-I-L. K-H-A-L-I-L. Okay, let's come down. Let's erase K-H-A. I knew it didn't look right. Okay, and let's put them here. And this is lit, but it needs white. White lamp. Pop. Lamp. Let's put this lamp there. There we go. And who is this? This is Raquel Q. This is Anders. Andrews. Raquel Q. Andrews is who this is. Let me look here and make sure. Arnaaluk. Raquel Queen Andrews. And yeah, it's Fernando Andrews, and they did not acknowledge each other. That is most curious. So let's come back to here. And Raquel. There she is. Andrews, Andrews, and we're done. And Fernanda and Philippa, our best friends. Fernanda, what is your last name? There we go. Chester, that's right. She's one of the Chesters. And Chesters used to be logistics people in New Miseque, the Chester family. And Philippa is also from courier people, logistics. Reddy, that name I believe was in Brasino as couriers. So we'll put them there, and that is everyone in this area. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. People are going to get up. And they seem to be good. This is the new guard tower that looks over the warehouse bays. And so that's where this one particular housing is. And then our next housing is this one right here. And let's see who's here. Here's another one. Kishore and Ezekiel are living here. Couriers. Let me look at the bottom. I think that's 2 different sets. Kishore came in as an adult, but I think Ezekiel is actually a kid. But I don't see. So look. Let's do edit and do find. It will be easier to track them down. Okay. So let's get a green lamp for here. We could get a yellow lamp and have them be completely different. That'll be interesting. Let's put a yellow lamp here. So we're taking away this. What number is this? This house is ready, actually. So we'll put it right there. There's a yellow lamp. Hello, guys. And we're taking this out. We do need to put more than just music in here. No one seems to be getting stuck right now. So we'll let it go. We do have this house, and I think we were keeping another. Since they are, I think we're doing it this way because they are couriers, and I think we were thinking that we're probably going to have a bunch when the time comes. Vincentius Primus, everybody. All right, and there I am Let's put this here. This is Ezekiel, and one more. Oh, it's daytime though. It's morning and everyone's awake. All right, so let me let this go. Let's come here. I'm gonna put these here for a minute. I'm just still trying to see what's happening with logistics. So still the red dye, and should I do the fix? Maybe I should, because you're
Yes?
still waiting
What is it?
for that. And let me see how that's made. Crafting, teach. Let's look for the grindstone for a minute. And the grindstone is the carpenter, and it does need wood, it does need plank, and so we'll take an oak plank. Let's go to the carpenter and let's make sure that they know how to make a grindstone, because he definitely is not getting that. He absolutely isn't. So we can come here and take this hallway, and then we can go here, and here is Leroy. And let's look at crafting. And there it is. So it's there. So what's happening? What's happening? Why that isn't getting done? Let's look.
It's a
What are
fine
you
day.
asking for? It is a fine day. Do you have anything here? Here we go. He does have some oak, so he could make one. What does he need for it? Does he need iron? Let's look at the recipe again. He needs a stone slab. All right, let's go down to, hi Amanda. Let's go down to past Sloan right here, and Logan right here to Nancy, and let's get a stone slab. So let's come here. It's probably not here. Teach recipe. Let's put this recipe here and get that, and sure enough it's that, and now we have that. Okay, and there she goes, and she's looking, and she just made it. So he's going to finally get that piece that he needs. Let's come down here and see
The
what
buffet at a restaurant is exquisite.
she's doing right here. Let's look. She's working on the tavern. Is she? What time of day is it? Let's go look at the tavern, and well, actually let's look and see what she needs for a second. She needs glass a lot, and gray concrete. So gray is coming from ink sacks. We should have enough for it. Scaffolding now is the Fletcher, and we'll check on that and just make sure that those things. Why does when a stonemason is working, it sounds like someone dancing salsa or something like that? That's interesting. That's a good question. Zaf. Hi, Zaf. How are you? Welcome. Hi. I am good. This has been a hectic day. I had to start the Twitch stream an hour early in order to get the stream today, and this is me starting the new schedule of a half hour later for the YouTube one. And yeah, how are you doing? How are you doing? Let me come here. We were going to Dana. I want to see what she's doing. What are you doing, Messiah? What is it that you're doing? Why are you even here? Thank you. Okay, he's gone to his restaurant. Dana is here. You are good, just in a low mood, but in general, you're okay. Yeah. It's a very strange time. So we do have gray. We do have the grays. And then she has to be able to dye certain things gray. Let's see what they're asking for. Concrete. So she needs to make gray for the concrete builder, and black. And let's go and look and see. We're using coal to make black dye. That's disabled. Good. I think we're using ink sacs. Yes, we are. We have plenty of ink sacs, so that's what we're using. And that is concrete and all of that. You know something? Doesn't it seem like we need another concrete mixer? It really does. Hold on for a second. Let me come here and let's put this down for a moment. We won't look at the people. Hello. Ooh, look here. So we'll go down and let's go to Raquel and see what's happening with her. Why don't we take this way back? We're going to go through the glass shop. We do have a glass blower now who isn't doing anything. Hello, Franklin.
Wow. You are
Fuentes.
so wise.
Uh-huh. So, do we have... He's like, nope, I don't have anything to do. Teach recipe. And there's to make that. And then the cutter we just looked at. And he can make those. So, there's all this glass that needs to be made. And yet there isn't any being made, which means that the warehouse actually has glass, is what that means. Let's look just for a minute again. Teach and nothing. Okay, so let's go to the warehouse again just for a minute. And we'll look and see. Yeah, this is much better. I think they were getting caught in the stairs, and they're not now. Sort. So let's see how much glass there is. So there's enough glass already, and dyeing the glass is someone else's problem, isn't it? But we don't need any dyed glass right now. That is actually just plain glass that's there. Glass stairs and glass panel. I don't know that I did that. And then the warped trapdoor, that should be actually the that should be Leroy. So we're here, Let's go back. We'll do this. Yay. So, Mr. Villager, how is your colonies? How are your, well, they're technically not colonies. They're actually villages, aren't they? How is the village on the new server going? We heard something about the older server. How is the new server doing? Let's come here for a second and see if we can make trap. So let's do this. Let's go to warped and trap, and there it is, a warped trap right there. Do I want to make maybe these? Just that for sure. Plank. Just make sure. And let's go look at the recipes for a minute. We have those 3 for there. And there we go. Okay. So they probably were there already. Let's look here. And we don't have anything. Let's go to the glass cutter again. And we're going to see now cutting recipes we have. So that will give the panels right there. This, however, glass. Oh, and that'll also give stairs, because I don't think there are any. Yes, see, there actually isn't as a part of normal glass. So that means that's domum ornamentum. And so we will definitely, they can make it already. But it doesn't look like they've gotten any sand. And it's because they haven't gotten any coal yet? Why not? I don't know. Okay. Hear that splashing around. Let's come down here. Let's close that. Let's go over here. That's concrete mixer. And let's go to coal. Thank you. And there is coal. So why don't we do that? We'll get the coal first, and then we'll go look for sand for glass. Here's coal here. There's 2 ovens, so we'll do the 2 set. Let's come over and get sand. Let's do that. And there we are. We have a lot. And we have sand here. So we also need sand for making concrete. And but we will worry about that later. We will actually get the glass cutter going. I do think it is. And we will deliver these. We can put the coal right in these ovens. And then we can put the sand right over here and let them put it in. And we'll see what happens. And so that's that one. And then let's look and see what's happening here. Wow, a lot of birch. Another grindstone, deep slate, and stone bricks. So you can't make stone bricks without stone. And we do have these 3. So let's put this in here. Let's come over here. Let's put this one in right there, and we'll go around to the 3rd one. This is level 3, and we'll put that in. That way Logan is making stone for Nancy and for Spencer, so that they can actually make the stone brick that's needed. And jungle log, we should have. There's a blast furnace. Let's look at Amanda, and let's see if Amanda actually is the one who makes a blast furnace. So let's teach. Blast furnace, and it is Amanda. And it takes smooth stone, interesting, and a furnace. Let's go to Nancy, and let's make sure she can make smooth stone and furnaces. So here we go. Let's andesite. Polished deep slate. Andesite. Tyrite. And at the bottom, stone slab, but not smooth stone. So let's go here. SMOOTH. So this is smooth stone. And this is smooth stone slab. Let's go in here and let's teach smooth stone for smelting. That's stone. And see, there's the problem. Smooth stone. And that is now taught. So that's going to make a difference. Yes, Mr. Villager? Yes? Seth, we've made it very bright and colorful by using the colors as maps. We've made it very bright and colored. Let me come back here to the train. The train is not here. We're not in the right place. Hold on. We have to run. It's raining. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it to a place to sleep in time. I don't think even if I really rush up, and I just made a wrong turn, which is going to take way too much, and it's 5:30. So it's too late. So no one's going to work today. It's going to be a day off because for most of them, Hallie might actually work. She's a level 3 here. Yeah, so she is fine for right now. So everyone has a day off. I think some of the researchers like to go into school because they enjoy what they're doing. Where are my moderators? Hi, Chad Wild Clay. He's sitting over here. Hi, Vincentius. Someone's asking where you are. He definitely is. How are you, Chad? Welcome. And there's Messiah going to work. And Rome, he's not going to work today. Everyone has a day off. The restaurant owners usually go because people have off, and so they come to the restaurant and serve and want to eat and hang out in different places, and so that's what's happening with them. And then it looks like some of the couriers are working, but I don't really think so. So we'll find out in a minute. There we go. Let's come outside for a second so we can see. It is snowing. It's sleeting. It's snowing in some areas and raining in others. And here we are. We're looking at the colony from the top. And there we are. Mr. Villager, you were saying, what were you wondering? What were you checking? Hold on. Here comes something really nice. Let's listen for a little bit. This is my favorite part of this piece of his music. It's going to fade up into this beautiful piece here. Here we go. Let's look at the place. We have several bears liking this area right here, and you can see that there are caves for them, and they are using them. I don't know whether there are enough caves. If they want to have their own, see, there's a cave over here. So some of them are just visiting or wanting to look for food in certain places. This is a construction cap, this right here. The new housing all in this area right here. There's another construction, nope, that's the one we just saw. The other construction lid is down this way. Should be one more in the university area. So that's where this is. That's where all of those polar bears are, in this area here. This, we're going to have the statue at level 5, the statue on top of the enchanter right there. That is going to be fun. Okay, let's go into water and look. We can see all the buildings. We're just going over top of them underwater, under the ice. And we can see restaurant right there with those windows. And right right here. We've got a lot of, yeah, this is broken, but she's working on this. See this right here? This is what she's working on, so that we can close up that. There's a conflict. See the conflict? See the construction area is right where these walls are. And you can see it right there. It's right on the walls. No one's living here until that's finished. And we don't have that many conflicts like that. But we have a fair number of them here. We do, don't we? We have an actual fair number where we're not putting in this farm here because we wanted to put this house right here in this apartment building. And so we took away the greenhouse right here so that we could do that. Let's go in. This is one of the halls. And let's work on something. We have a new way of getting the ice out of the apartment buildings, the ice and water, and we're going to use it. Ooh, this looks nice. How close? Yay! Excellent. So Kenzo finished. This is a level 2 sugar farm now. Excellent. And we are growing sugar in both farms with the one farmer. And she is right here, Kiara. And she's doing fine. I'm not sure that we have anyone to help her just yet, but we can look. Look and see. So we did look at some people earlier and saw that some of the new kids on the block actually have a possibility for glass cutter, to be a chicken farmer. But let's look at everybody for a minute, and a Fletcher mechanic. So we do have a couple things covered as far as that's concerned. Bear is better served someplace else, and Dax Case is actually looking like he could do it. He definitely is. And then we have couriers and planters and all our regular people. So we're just still waiting for the kids to grow up. Waiting for them to get done with school. And it is 5:30 in the afternoon, but it was raining. So everyone is home, mostly home already, because they have the day off when it rains. Now you can actually do research to get them to not have the day off. And speaking of research, and there they go, they're starting to go home. Here's everyone headed back to their abodes.
Can I help you?
Oh, it's Sloan. It's the miner. The ore smelter, actually, is who that is. Let's go back here. Let's look at what we can research. And there goes our newest doctor. And here's our students going home to their moms. And yeah, let's use Jesse's apartment here. And we're going to, here we go. Let's come here like this. Tap out. And let's become a land person. Let's get some hearts. And so now we have hearts. And let's go to the university and see what we can research. Let's see if we got some things that we needed. We did! Yahoo! We got gilded blackstone. We also got redstone. I don't know that that's enough, but we'll look and see if it is. The blackstone is the most important because it is going to open the nether. We now have what we need. We have an enchanter, and I think we needed, there was something about this that we needed the enchanter to be up, and we got, so we can unlock that now. Let's look here and see how long it's going to take. It's going to take an hour. Let's come down to where they're working and let's see if we see the redstone. There it is. And what do we need? This is going to change their break speed, and this is actually good. Block breaking speed, so we're going to do this one. And there we are. Let's look at combat, and the reason we're looking is because we need to get paranormics, and so I just want to make sure. And we also need to have armor durability, so they don't wear it out. Don't wear it out. Telescope is fine. It requires a barracks level 3, and this requires a town hall. And iron ingot for armor durability, and the plate armor requires a university level 5 and a blacksmith level 4. So we need both of those things before we can do anything, and that is good. Let's look at civilian for a second. We haven't started doing, I'm not doing vines. We haven't started doing this. So the XP of each citizen grows, and that requires books, and we would need 12 books for the next set. I don't want them to move faster, they're fast enough. Let's look at books. Let's see how much we have. We don't have enough. And let's come here for book. And let's do 10 more. And that'll give us, oh, and they're going to be delivered. Excellent. That means we have them in the warehouse already. And let's go back to combat for a second. So for the, we're stopped for now. We're waiting for the barracks to be done. And other than that, we don't need anything else. See the line going down to plate. So after we do this one, we will be okay. It says we have it, even though it says requires university level 4, probably to get this part. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so right now I think we're where we can be. But this is one of the things that we need, and there it is. Taunt is done. It requires guard level 1, and then we need flesh, bone, and spider. And I think that's what that is there. So let's look here. We have flesh, bone, and spider, and that is what it is for. It is for taunt in combat, which we need in order to get to paranormics. Paranormics is for druids. Druids request magic potions to unlock new abilities, so that's what we're after. And it requires a barracks level 3, as well as the fact that it is in the thirds. We do have this, and we need it, but we're not going to be able to unlock it until we do this, and we have it. This is it right here, and there's the 3 of 3. So that is all that they're going to be able to research for a little bit until we move to the next step of having level 4s, which we're not at right yet. I'm trying to get all the buildings up to level 3 before we go to level 4. And that guarantees, this is me just playing the way I want to play, that guarantees me that the settlement is self-sufficient, that they can actually grow their own food, make their own materials, and things like that. There's still some things that they have to import, but we're really trying to do it without relying on other city-states like Prasino and Rosaoru and Emni Island and Seabridge and I cannot New Masekwe and New Mombasa and Omo are very old, and I don't know that they'll come up. Actually, I don't know that they'll come up anymore, but I can definitely get 19 to come up and 20, and this is 21 that I'm playing. So yeah, so let's look at Beatrice again and see what we have her working on. Yes, indeed. And let's see here. Let's come to here and let's see. Beatrix is working on one of the fields 30 blocks away. So that sounds like she might be working on something in here. Oh.
See you tomorrow.
The kids are getting up and going to university. And we have some druids around who are checking. And let me look here. It's an interesting question, isn't it? For a person to ask.
Enough work for today.
Yes. Raises all sorts of other questions.
How's the work going?
And Miranda taking an interesting shortcut. Are you all doing that? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do here? That is fascinating. No. No, no, no. Oh, I can't. I need to become a mermaid again. I'm not a mermaid. So let's come over here. And no, I just want to be a mermaid for a minute. Vincentius? And there we go. Alright, so we're mermaid again. And so let me fix this. I don't think this was supposed to be. I think I'd rather have this be like it is here, which would mean that this piece right here is not supposed to be this. This is supposed to be this right here. And technically, does it go all the way up? No, it just goes to there. Okay, those do. So why doesn't this one? Here's flood. And let's get glass. Put back. Okay. It's like it's wet. Alright, yes, I prefer that. And we can put these in here. And the glass, yeah. Glass too. Those are mine. They're not theirs. Let's see how she's doing. Is she still waiting? Yes, she is. And there are, they now have armor on. So they are getting outfitted. Arabella is going, yep, there they go. I am their leader and I will follow them. Because they just went that away. Let's see what you look like. There's Jessie and there's June. And, uh-oh, did you see that? Oh, that was interesting. Oh, I know what it might have been, a visitor leaving. That was very strange. That was indeed. We're not visitors, or just here to have fun. Yes. Although Reno Monroe actually has family here. She has lots of family, but she's just visiting. She has Messiah and Raquel are her relatives. And maybe she'll come up and have something to eat in the restaurant. Messiah's restaurant right here. And Messiah obviously has food. So remember the thing about the bakery and that I didn't really want it here, but I think I'm actually going to have one in the tourist area, have a place that serves desserts and look at it like that, it's just going to be someone here serving desserts. Now, right now, I haven't done anything with these buildings in Aquatica. That bakery piece is there, but you still have to build the bakery. So, Chin is supplying all of the bakery goods from the industrial bakery right now, but we would just be having sort of like a fancy place for people to have fancy desserts. In Messiah's restaurant, probably in Nina's restaurant and Corinne's. We could do that in all three of them, but I'm not sure how I feel about that. We'll find out. And our couriers. And this is Paloma here, who is waiting. What are you waiting for, Paloma? That's interesting. She is not saying that she should be making something. And she's only allowed to do the cod because salmon is in the recipes. Steak is in the Minecolonies recipes. And potatoes, they just want to make all the time. And they would make every single potato right now. So they're turned off until they figure it out. And so that takes care of everyone. Did you just walk over that? I don't want to have to put something there. That's rare that I've seen her do that. Paloma, are you bored
Great
or
to see you.
something? What are you asking for? Milk? I just remembered something. That's what's holding up the dairies. Glass bottles. So we'll have to have Calvin, I believe it is, make glass bottles for us. This is the glass shop here. This is retail glass, but it's only a level 2 so far. And right here is Franklin. It's Franklin. And teach recipe. And we need to teach bottles. So we need this glass bottle here. Okay, let's get a piece of wood. Let's get a piece of wood for a second so we can have the cap. Let's hope we can. There we go. Okay, and now let's teach the recipe. Teach glass bottles. Let's do that, and let's change it to oak. And there's that bottle. We can teach to make these just in case the honey, they're needed. There can only be one mod. Really? Is that true? I didn't think that was true. And that is actually all that we need for them to be able to. And this title is okay. I see. Well, I'm sorry. He's not sitting there right this minute. He stepped away. So you are at this moment the moderator. You are indeed. So, yeah. So, I don't like putting the names on the buildings. I was trying to make it that I wouldn't have to go in every single time and say who's living here and stuff like that. But that is a lot of work when you have 100, no. We only have 70, I think we have 75 people. Tell me what's
Need
happening
something?
here. Thank you. So, yeah, and I don't really want to. I thought I did, but I don't want to. And I'm not sure I like it. I would almost rather do it on paper or something like that. However, what I can do, which would be good, is I can put doormats. Whose doormats are these? Look at this. You can make them different colors and do all sorts of things with them. How fun. Who is this? I don't know. Let me look. It's Mr. Crayfish. Mr. Crayfish. So we know that these apartments are done and that the people live here. So we're going to put these at the doors. Now I'll see if there's a problem. There shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Villager. Yes, indeed. There shouldn't be a problem with them stepping over these. But if it seems like there is, then see, no one lives here. So they don't get a mat. But they live here. And because no one lives in that house across the way, we could separate Ezekiel and Kishore. And I think I would like to do that. Let's move Kishore over here right now. And then someone lives here. Yippee! Yeah. Let's look. And this is Emmy. One of the other couriers. This is Emmy right here. Close the door. And we'll step off. And that, I think, is... Oh, wait. And then Lionel's here. Yay. Okay, so Lionel's here. And cool. I like this better. We'll do it like this. So let's come down here. It's really easy also. Wait, we're going the wrong way. So we have this one here. Oh, that's right. We have to go through in order to get to pick up the road. So why don't we pick it up from here? And Lionel still hasn't got... No, River is not well. River is spending the night in emergency. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. River is our... one of the first four, actually. And this is the one that we just did, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, no, it isn't. Look. It isn't. They have the Christmas tree ones. And no one lives here. Aha, so that goes away. And let's look here. Someone is here. Laura and her daughter are here. We'll just let them keep the tree one for now. And right here, Rayansh is here. Okay. And so that's it. And those two are empty. Let's continue this way. There is, this used to be Corinne's restaurant, now it's Nina's. Nina and Kenzo came back here when Corinne and Hallie had kids. Okay, there's someone living here. So we can put down, we're going to put down a mat right here to show that someone lives there. Let's come here and let's look. These are Mr. Crayfish's front doors. And this is where Kenzo and Nina moved to. they move to here. So they're right there. And this is the ones that are broken. So we'll leave them for now. We'll repair them after the apiary is finished. They're the ones affected by that. And that takes care of those. I feel like I missed a set. Yep, we definitely saw that. Let's come over here. And then we have this one. And there's nothing here. Okay. No one lives here. No one lives here. No one lives here. Okay, well that makes sense. And no one lives here. Kiara lives here. So let's put this down to show that Kiara is there. So there's only one person living in Kiara's apartment building. And this building here, let's see. There's lots of people living here. So we'll put this one down. And no one's here. Let's look here. No one's here. Why are all three of those people living in that building? Oh, I remember now. So let's come here. This is Matthew, the chicken farmers, Matthew, Quentin, and I think we were trying to get them as close to their houses as possible. There we go. Wow, Kenzo is actually really close here, but then Nina would not be. She'd be 51 away. So it's better that Kenzo actually has the commute because he's working in that area anyway. Let's have Philip stay here, and let's remove these two guys. Let's put them over here. So Quentin can be here, or Matthew. Let's put Matthew here just in case they're getting too far away. And let's come here, and Quentin can be here. And this works fine. Okay. Matthew's okay. It looks like Matthew's better here. Let's see here. But now he's not. It's exactly the same. Okay. So let's put Quentin here, because that's only 30. And let's put Matthew over here. And then they're both in the 30s. Okay. That works. That gives them a little bit more. And then let's put something there. And something there. And there are these sets, and there's no one here yet. Okay. We still need, just a sec. That was someone leaving me a message. We still need, yeah, we should go through because we need to go to the other side of town where there are people. Jelly Bean! No turkey lurkey for you for the next 40 minutes while your blankets dry. Okay. You're just gonna lurk. Cool. Welcome, welcome. It's nice to see you, Jelly Bean. How are you? Now, if we have mats, sure enough, let's go over to this side over here, because we've got the other apartment buildings down this hall. So we'll do for a minute. And here's this one here. And I think we looked at it, but we'll look again. No, we didn't, because people live here. And this is Mauricio and Rome. Wait. Okay. Mauricio and Rome are here. And we're just going to have them be here for right now. Let's come in here. And let's look. And this is the one where River and Spencer and Nancy are sharing this house. And now we really kind of need for Nancy to be somewhere else, but I don't know that there's any place that she can be. She's in one of those areas where there isn't, yeah, this is the building where all the people are who are makers. All the makers are living together in these houses over here, because that's as close as they can get. Okay. And there are definitely people here. Logan is here. Messiah and Raquel, that's all in this area. Now, we could move Raquel to the new housing, but she wouldn't be living with Messiah. And Messiah is as close as he can get without living in the other housing, the university housing, or the housing behind. And I don't think it did him any good. Living in the housing behind. Yes, me too. I am too. Excellent. So we'll look at it a little bit more, but right now we just walk through, and this is the way we want to go. So now we have the two other apartment buildings at this end, and let's see what we can do about it. So we're going to start with this one. I think this one is, well, if I was going to come that way, I should have taken the hall. But I think this one is cleared out. Let's see. Or is this the one we were working on earlier? Yeah, this is empty. And empty, and if the doors are open, they're pretty much empty. Yep. Aha! Calvin and Leroy are here. Okay, and so we'll put this here for them, and then let's go around the corner and check the other building, and this is where I left off earlier. Wrong way. Run. We're actually going to the Foresters housing, the housing we put in specifically for Isaac. And we've got a couple houses here that are still have ice. That one still has ice in it. We cleared this one out, but it's only a level 1. And I think we cleared this one. No, this is the level 5, and that's where Isaac is, and this one isn't done yet. So let's do these two. Let's close this for a minute. And wait, let me look and see. So Isaac can be here. Collins is better off here, actually, than she is at the other place where she's living. And we can have her move in. We're going to have Collins move into an apartment here. Now, this is only a level 1. And she's got this going for her right now. We'll come down. We'll do something about it. This is how we do it. We have an hour. And we'll continue to work on this. Let's take this away. Let's get a pickaxe. We're going to be really careful. We need to find the hut block. And then we're going to do the new thing that we can do. And I think I might need a sponge. SPO. So we'll take a sponge for a minute. And let's go from this part of the door. This is level D. Okay. It's going to be dark. I suppose I could put a light down, huh? I suppose I could. Let's put a light here for a second so I can see. So apparently I was trying to get in here before, and this is what keeps happening. There's water in them there glaciers. There's water in them there glaciers. That's what there is. So let's use the pickaxe and let's come up. There's another. Okay, and let's see how close we are getting to the actual hut block. We're inside. There it is. Oh, the wrong direction. No wonder we haven't gotten to it yet. We're going in the wrong direction. Let's go this way. And here's another. And I have to make sure. And there it is. Look at that. This is the way we needed to come. Okay, so that's all we need to do is take away this piece, and then let's get the builder and see what apartment this is. This is apartment D. We're going to put in the 1 first, and then we'll put the others in. And let's look here, and let's begin. Underwater base is going to change to Aquatica, and Aquatica is already up. And let's go to fundamentals, residence. This is a D, I said. We'll see in a minute. It should be. That looks like it works, but let's look. Nope. That does. That definitely does. And this is a D. And so this is a D level 1 in the right place. And so then we can come here and construct it. And notice that constructing the level 1 has removed all the water and all of the pieces. Hold on. Let's X. And so there we are. Let's come upstairs. And everything is gone from here. So we're inside a glacier, which is why this is. And now all of that is gone. Is that? That's the gray from the floor. Okay. All right, so there's one thing. Let's go to this one is done and this one's done. And then we have this one. So I think this one goes in that direction. I think it does. So we'll do water and lots of water. Oh, because they're melting. That's what's happening. They're actually melting. And that's why there's so much water. Let's put a light here so I could see that wall, because I do believe that this is it right here. Right where that is. Yeah, they're melting. The glaciers are melting. So we're going to take this part away so that I can actually stand right in this spot right here and get all of this to go away. There we go. Okay, so which one is this? This is B. This is B, apartment B. So we'll stand here. Let's do residence B. And we're looking at the hut block not being, oh, that was quick. There it is. That's in the right place, actually. And this is a level, what are we looking at? Manage housing. No, let's come down here. B, level 1. Level 1 has a chair. Interesting. And let's do the level 1 just to get rid of everything. And so here we go. And construct it. And there we are. And there we are. And so now it's clear. And X. So one person can live here. Oh, look what happened here. It did not clear out this part. Fascinating. Fascinating. It didn't clear this. It did in the others, but it didn't do it in this one. That is most interesting. All right, so there it is. There's our little set here. And we're just going to take the ice out of the walls here. That's going all the way down to there. But there's ice in the ceiling. So we'll put that in. And then we have this. Can I use this? I can either use the shovel or the pick. Let's look for a second. Let's see if we can do this. So let's try this. That is working. Okay. And we can take all of the leftover ice away in this section right here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, that was what I was afraid of. Okay, and there we go. All right, so now all I have to do is put these weapons away. Put these things away. Don't accidentally use them. And we'll go down and we'll begin to see who lives close enough and see what we want to do. So Isaac is 26 from here. This is actually better for him, but this apartment is the B apartment. That probably would be okay. I think that would be okay. I think it would. So let's do the B apartment up to its full residence B. And let's bring this around again, push this back, and that should be a match. It is. And then now the B apartment is the one that goes up to 4, I think. Or is it 3? Let's try. Let's go upstairs for a minute. I'll be able to tell. Oh yeah, this is definitely the one that's a level 3. So this is only going up to a level 3. And let's come here. The B apartment, level 3. And we can see everything is in its place. And then we can construct it. All right, so we have this part done. Let us X. Let's X this. So this is now his new apartment. What color? It's probably green because they all are. We could do lamps. Why don't we do white in a green apartment? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, we're going to sit it on the table? No, I don't think so. No. Lamp. Let's sit it on the floor. And we'll do the white one. And I think we can sit it right there. There we are. So this is now Isaac's house. It's closer to where he works, and we can come here and go up. And this is the new house. It absolutely is. And this is the one that has the kids' bed right here. And then the parents are here. We're not using torches. There's a light over this. This is going to be interesting because this is absolutely in the glaciers. So we will more than likely, because of that, we'll just go ahead and have the windows be made out of colored glass. And that way is this leaking? That part isn't, but those are. Those are leaking. This is leaking, and those are leaking. There's white concrete there. Let's take that part and put it there. And that. Let's put that there. Let's put that there, and let's put that in. I don't know that I like that. This one's turning out differently from the others, but we'll see how much it's leaking. Probably because the others didn't leak at this point, and this one still is. So see all this here? This is all leaking back in this part right here. We're taking this off. That doesn't seem, yep, there it is. I said that doesn't seem, and it dripped. It dripped right when I said that. Okay, and now let's put these on right here, and that's going to keep it from leaking. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. He didn't come? Did we switch him? Did we switch him too late? We might have switched too late. And so he didn't get the message. Yeah, we probably did. All right, so that house right now is vanilla. We're going to call that vanilla, and he's good. And let's come in here. We haven't done this one. Let's look at the 5. And Collins is here, and this is the C apartment. Yes, it is. So when Collins wakes up, which is in about an hour, we'll have Collins, we'll work on Collins's apartment, but right now there's no one here. So let's work on this. And this is the D. And the D is a level 4. So we'll put it in. No, not you. No, not you. What? No. All sorts of silly things are happening. Let's take the builder's tool and set it here. And this is the D apartment. And let's go to fundamentals, residence, D, and let's push it in. Let's change it. Aha, there it is. There's the D, and we need a level 4 of this apartment. This is the one with trees. This is the one with the trees. So, Mr. Villager, Jellybean is lurking if she doesn't answer. She said she was doing something, so we'll see in just a minute. Are we good? Are we good with the trees? We got the trees, and we got lots of trees. And we're good to go. Okay. And let's come here. And, oh dear. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then Collins is probably up, so this is the level 4 constructed. And there we are, and let's X. And we have this apartment. It definitely has white. Am I tired? I am. Actually, it's interesting. I'm not quite sure why. This has been a little, well, like I said, it's been sort of a hectic day. And I'm a little tiny bit tired because of that. How much of this is leaking? It's all leaking. Let's go up and let's make sure that it's still okay up here. And see, look at this. We have ice. Instead of getting the stone, we actually got ice in this part. Yay! Yay! So the builders will be faster. This is lovely. And then we've got ice that is stairs in this area, and it just wants to leak all the time. And so we're going to have to take it out and do something different here. I know, it's strange. I think there's actually whatchamacallit, there we go, panels right there, but we don't need the ceiling to come up that high. Yeah, it's nice. It's an interesting idea, but in this one we're going to have it come down, keep it from leaking. And all of this is leaking here, so we'll take these away and have the ceiling just be like this. There we go. And then we don't have to worry about it leaking. So we have to do that all the way around. Now I think this is one of these things where you need diamonds. What level nowadays do you search for them? You think it's 16 probably? 16? Vincentius? Let's find out.
Yeah.
Vincentius, what level are diamonds? Do you know? Has it changed? Diamonds, yes.
From they're most common at like really super deep, like -50.
Even in the newer?
But only in the newer. The older one, they were higher than that because it didn't go negative.
Ah, so in the older ones, it didn't go negative, and so they were higher, like Mr. Villager is saying. But in the newer ones, they're pretty deep. And
Most common layer is -59 for both diamond and redstone.
negative 59 for both diamond and redstone. So yeah. Yeah, it's a change actually. You're at negative 35. Yeah. Let's put that there. We don't need that other piece to come down. I don't need this. I don't need that. So yeah, it is.
But it's found up to 16.
But Mr. Villager is right. You can find it up to 16.
So from -64 up to 16, but it's just most common at around -59.
Yeah, but in the new ones, it's most common at -59. But you can find it in the higher. It's just not as common. It's just rarer. And there we go. So now we've got this. So in the past, what we've done, and we can do that now. Let me take this way. Let me put this away here. Let's leave this here. I apparently am not using this right now. We don't need the mat right this second. Not using the gray. Put these here or the lamp. Why? Because we're going to get, wait, I just put that away. We're going to get this. We're going to take these 3 away, 4 away here, and then we're going to change these. Those are stairs too. So we're going to make them solid. And when we make those solid and then put these back, I think they don't leak. Okay. Okay, that is correct. Let's do the same here and make that solid so that that won't leak. And let's look in this area. This is leaking. I don't know what that is there, but we'll make it solid. And like that. Okay. I think that takes care of most of it. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Jelly Bean. Tell us your story. Tell us some news. What's going on? How is everything? See this part right here? This is down too low. Is this the part that I just put there to keep it from leaking? It probably is, but I don't think I need it. If this is leaking, then I need to put in full block. And it isn't. Okay. And so now in these areas where we have the windows and this is their view, we're going to put in colors. And this house has gray as one of the main colors. We had some put away. So these were the ones that we had put away to use in situations like this. And this one is the one that looks like this, which is really pretty. That one's really nice. Or we could use this one. We could use that. Or we could use the purple. I kind of like the, I think I always like this one, but they'd all have this one. They'd all have that one because I love that one. And yeah, I think I am still, even though I'm saying that, we're going to change the glass and make it look like curtains in these windows because there's nothing behind to look at. I mean, if we wanted to, we could actually take the windows out completely and have something else going on. But I think they like the idea of there being some windows. We'll see what we want to do, especially, oops, in this area here. And this is what we have. Was I making this for someone to live here? Let me put one of these down for just a minute here so you can see. And let me see if I was making this for someone to be here. Let's put this one in. You found one of those old abandoned and partly broken portals near the town, and you need to go find some diamonds for a diamond pickaxe to mine some obsidian. Ah! And then once you get what you need, you can go to the Nether and gather some items to make blaze powder. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And there we are. So those are the curtains up here. Let's come down. And we should put different curtains in the downstairs area. And nobody lives here. And let's see. So Collins could live here. She'd actually be closer if she did. So we keep moving her closer and closer. Let's put Collins here. This is the, we're going to take away these trees and we're going to come up and we can make a beautiful bedroom here. So we'll take, why don't we use this color in this one also? So every once in a while, we're going to use this color for the rooms. It does make it dark, doesn't it? We're not going to have that many people living here. This is the one where we were putting in a piece right here, wasn't it? And having this space, the final frontier right here. But I don't know whether I care or not. See, it's not, I can't put a door there no matter what. So I think that's kind of a thing that we were doing. We might decide, so see where this is? We might decide to put like a wall here and maybe put something on the other side of that. But for right now, I think I'm going to take it away and just have the kids' room be right here, and then we'll see if we want something in this back area. So just for a change, we're actually going to, we've been removing those, we're actually going to put in the beds again in this area and take away so I can get some light. Let's see what we want to do. Let's take these and put these here for a second. Let's put this here. We're going to need that again. The gray maybe. We have a lamp already. Let's put this up for a second and let's come here. And what are we looking at? We've got 30 minutes left. Let's come here and let's look at beds. So whenever I do this, I say, oh, you've used this already. You've used that already. I know I've used the warp now. I'm not sure about the acacia. I'm pretty sure I've used the bamboo, the spruce. Have I used any mangrove yet? We're going to do mangrove here. Maybe. Let's see. It does look good like that, doesn't it? It actually does. Let's put in the full king size bed. And what we could do is we could decide in the master bedroom. Nope. There we go. Mining the tunnel down to negative 59. You found a few. Yay! Excellent. Excellent. That's excellent. So yeah. So these colors are colors that we can use for the beds. I don't think I've used the gray yet. It's actually quite nice, isn't it? I think so. So we'll do that. We'll leave that one that color, but we'll use the gray in here. Let's take these away. We're going to leave the loft feeling here. Have those pieces be there. And over in that corner, maybe we'll put some kind of office or something. And your timer went off. Time to fetch the clothes. Okay. And then here, let's get some books, bookcases. We'll get the mangrove ones to match. And let's put the mangrove on the outside. So I need these and these. Why don't we do those? Let's look at the mangrove, the way it looks. It would be the stripped. Looks like this. Do we want to see what it looks like? Okay, let's see which one we like the best. And now I know I've used it because I recognize the look. I've used it in one of the other apartments already. Let's put this one and this one here. And now we just need light. So we can do some lamps. Lamp P. So we don't have, we have Valhelsia's lamps. And we do have the gray and the light gray for those. And then we have Mr. Crayfish, but they need electricity. And Macaw's lamps are pretty big. And then we have paper lanterns. And those are our choices right at the moment. So here we can use this one. And over here, I still think I'm going to like this one. That looks like it goes better with this room. Let's do the darker one here. Turn that one on. Wow. All the lamps are going to be the same. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. There's one. There it is, right there. So let's take this and this and this. So let's take that away.
I'm for now.
I bet I go.
Solid block right here, and then put that back, and it won't trip. Okay. And I think we're good to go. For right now, that's all we're going to do. We're just making it a little comfortable. And down here, we could put in a kitchen. and things. Okay, so it is 6 o'clock in the morning, almost 7. People are going to go to work. Does anyone live here? Collins lives here. Was she here last night? I don't think so. I think that we didn't have her start being here in time. So let's put that in. Back one is not leaking. Nope. Let's put this one in. Oops. I thought I had it, but I didn't. No. And there we are. Okay. That's okay, and that's okay. And then once again, we have these curtains. Now down here, we could change some colors. We could see what the red looks like. Let's go to glass and see what red looks like. And I'm not sure that's going to work, but we'll look at it. And should we look at, we could just do white. Yeah, let's look at these two. So there's white down here, but let's try the red and see what it looks like. Nope. That's interesting. I don't know. That almost looks like it should be just a curtain across. Mr. Villager, you're more for a mason, not a geologist. Ah. Let's try this. Let's see what this one looks like. If we do some. Let's see if we like that. That's, you can pretty much see behind it. And it almost kind of looks like it's broken. It doesn't look like it's actually there. Let's act like whoever lives here actually likes seeing the glass behind, seeing the glacier behind in this area. That went back there. And I think I might like that. Let's make it the same. What is this? This is gray concrete. Concrete, CNCR. That must be light gray, the other one. Let's put that there. That one's white. And this is fine. Let's put a piece of ice here. And then we'll put this. And so it looks like that. So what do we do? Oh, that's that same thing. So then let's take, I have one right here. Do I have too much stuff? Possibly. I have one right here. And for this window, so that it doesn't look weird. If we were outside and could see, if we weren't inside the glacier, it would be fine. We would see the decoration and that would be lovely. But we are inside, so I like the idea of taking the curtains and just having them open like that. And so that's what it would look like. And over here, this is going to be interesting. Let's take this part and this one right here. Like, oops. Like we have, oops. Here we go. Like we have curtains in that area that are pulled back. And I like the way that looks. And do it right here too, because that's uneven there. So we've got it. So there it is. So in that corner, the curtains are pulled back And that gives us this look. And then we can decide what we're going to do about a kitchen, a living room, a dining room, and all of that. But right now, Collins can have the house that she wants. And this is the C apartment, which is the really pretty one. And I will work on that next time. If I work too long in different places, then we have trouble right here in River City. And that should go there. I always take all of these out, and I shouldn't. And then I could put them back easily. And we're holding on to this one, the gray we like. The red is nice. But now we can put all of these down here so that they can go away. Yep. So all of this can go away right now, and we'll add that piece of ice to the things that are going away. Let's go look. Oh, wait. We forgot to put down the mat. No one lives here. No one lives here. And that means that Collins or Isaac is right here. And there we are. Dun, da, da, da. All right, so let's go around the settlement and we'll see. Look at the view. I love this view. And look, wow. See those posts? Look over there. You can almost see the pyramid from here. This is the Forester. And what time of day is it? It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Collins. What's going on?
Without this, I can't work.
Ah, okay. So the blacksmith is going to make them for you, and you need some dark oak saplings, okay? And you need an axe. You need everything. All right. She's going to get those, and Isaac is not at the forestry shop, so he's probably in one. Wow, in one of these down here. Now it's been a while and we haven't gotten this to grow up. I'm curious. Or this, unless and we lost the spruce entirely, that they did not replant, and we didn't get another. So that's why we kind of need to still be able to rely on some of the other city-states to make sure that we don't run out of seed for some of those. And River is back to work. Hi. And she seems to be okay. And she is working on the Forester. She's bringing him up to level 3. And what she needs
Great to see you.
is the lime. Okay, so she's still waiting for that to be done. And that was Isaac, by the way, just leaving here. And I think those trees are new. I think that's different. I think it is. And our composter, well, we know this. Look at this. So he's got it. How are you doing that? I guess they're going to grow underneath. That is most curious, isn't it? Interesting. He might have just ran out of his axe or out of his shears that he might have been using. And that will be... So we'll check. We could go that way. Oops. But that was Nancy, by the way, that we just walked by. And let's come to here and see what's happening. Messiah is going home just that quick. Wow. And she's still working on the tavern and framed sea lanterns framed with concrete. So that is possible. And then, of course, a lot of glass and the gray. So all of those things are things Raquel is going to work on. I'm beginning to wonder if we need a second. We might need a second concrete mixer. She's been waiting a while. We do have kelp, the lever, and the tripwire hook. We can go in and check. We're right here. So let's go to Mildred and check and see. We can also have 2 mechanics. And then we haven't found a place for... I'm just collapsing, I think. We haven't found a place for the for an extra dye shop, and we still need housing for these people in this area. Although hers isn't too bad, 17, so she's actually in a good way with the housing. And let's come here and let's craft, and what we need is a lever. There we go. And there we are. And then we need a hook. Yes, indeed. We need this hook. We're gonna wait for it. Nah. Hold on for a minute. Let's come here and let's get oak. And let's come back and let's try that again. So teach a hook. And I just need to have the stick be a stick and not something from the nether. And there we are. And we get 2. So yay. That is good. And I don't think there's anything. Let me see. Teach. Nope. It's still showing the things that she already has learned. And here we go. It is so interesting. And I actually did have something in between the two. In between the two streams, I actually did get a bite to eat. I didn't have a whole meal, but I did get a bite. But I do seem to be tired. It could be the stress of the fires. I do have a cousin who lives there. Vincentius Primus and I did have friends, do still have friends there. And so they're okay. They weren't in the places where they would lose things. And Drone Hands is actually in that area, and they weren't affected by the fire the way they were the last time, where they had to be evacuated, but they are probably going to have electricity problems because of what's going on in the other areas. And so they were saying that they might not be able to stream during this time period, but they didn't want people to worry about them because everything is fine. They just might not have electricity all the time. And it's like, yeah, I mean, even if, who is this?
'Tis a fine morning.
Oh, it's Mira. Even if you weren't directly affected, your services might be affected because of what happened, and that's pretty wild. So yeah, So that might be that kind of stress is draining. I don't know how parents and grandparents and people with kids, I don't know how they do it. I really don't. I absolutely don't. And I know that everyone says, well, you just rise to the occasion. And it's like, okay. Okay. All right, if you say so. If you say so. Let's see, I'm yawning. Oh yeah, we fixed this upstairs because this is the level 3, and we knew it was going to be like this for a good long time. So we decided to just go ahead and give them a little pretty look up here. And now, am I floating? I am not. I'm not, but I'm not going down either. There we go. Okay. And the time of day, it is 2:30 and close to 2:30 in the morning. This is, by the way, the archery, which is the physical, this is the athletics, like a gym is what that's going to be. But that is going to be worked on after the barracks, which is our exploration center, is actually finished. And that'll be good.
What can I do for you?
This is the new people. It is. It's Layton and
If you
his
say so.
sister Skylar are coming to be explorers together. They're going to continue researching, but under Arabella's umbrella. And hey, there's a little tiny bit more light, but I don't think so. Okay. And there they all are. And then this that we added, instead of having that door piece right there, we now have this, which is going to be added. It's going to be a garden for the druids. They'll be able to come here. Okay, and there it is. That's it. It's a good thing, you know. It's a good thing that it is the 10 minutes. You would think that I was where Zaf was, where it is like probably 11 or 12 or 1 right now. And I'm not. It's only 5:30 where I am. And yes, a gym. Was it a druid sleeping in a mine cart? Yeah, probably so. Probably sleeping on the rail. They do that from time to time. You certainly need it so they can train for exploring. Yes. So we're actually just going to have a pretty garden here, and then we're going to have the athletic center. And it's going to be lovely. So outside this window, we're going to be able to see the new building that houses the park. And then over here, where they have this window, we're actually going to be able to see that building. And so we'll see what happens with the way they feel about it. And you know what's really funny? This is sort of feels like in the beginning, I used to stream at like 3 o'clock in the morning and that time, and like 2 and 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would be so sleepy. And I haven't been sleepy like that in a long time. Because I relax. while I'm doing this. I relax while I'm working. While I'm
Yes.
streaming. It's fun. What, Beatrice?
What is it?
You tell me. You're the one. So, white concrete, the mechanic needs white concrete. The mechanic needs to wait. How much time do we have 5 minutes. Let's go find the mechanic right quick. Mildred is saying she doesn't have a recipe for that. So let's quickly go check. Ah, you can see it. Yeah. What we call it is, I feel, and that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm being called by the universe. I really do. That's what I feel like. Is there water in it? Whoa! Look at this. Why are you dark back here? Are they working on this? Hold on. Yes. Okay, that's why. I was looking at that. What is it? That is the new submarine. It's going to be fun to see it again. And almost in about 3 minutes we'll be finished. But we came over here to get Mildred to be able to make some special things. But she knows how to make them already, it says. White concrete and green concrete and sea lanterns. And we did get some of that. And yeah, so I wonder what the problem is, because she does have a recipe for it. And hello, Oakley.
What is it?
How are you? She's a Bainton. She is. She's a Bainton. And yep, I'm done. I am so done. Yes, I know. I am so done. Okay, everybody. Thank you for being with me today. Jelly Bean, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you did, Mr. Villager. Thank you. I think Zaf has gone to sleep already. And I think that's it for today. I think it is. Thank you to all for being in chat. Enjoy your games, everyone. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. If you watch after the stream is over, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I do. Thank you, Jelly. My day's over. This is going to be a short day. It was long up to this, but this is pretty good. Yes, Vincentius is somewhere. I will give him your message. I will indeed. Okay, people, we've been listening to Drone Hands. We're going to listen to Vincentius Primus right now. So bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.